Okay, so in this section we'll go ahead and review all the questions. So the first question says, what does eukaryotic cell have that prokaryotic cell do not? Well, eukaryotic has a nucleus in it and prokaryotic doesn't. But here the main idea where the option nucleus is not given, but it also has organelles. The eukaryotic cells have organelles in them that prokaryotic cells do not. So the answer here would be organelles because prokaryotic does have DNA, cell wall, and cell membrane. So moving on to our next example, here it's based upon the discovery that actually the scientists that in the past time, they have made discovery on cells that they created three rules of cells, that all cells come from pre-existing cells and so on and so forth, like we talked in the video. So what tool did scientists use to gather observation to form the cell theory? Well, we know it's not thermometer, we know it's not granulated cylinder, not triple team balance, but it's microscope. So the answer here would be B. So moving on to our third question, which says, would a poison that kills human cells by blocking pores in the nuclear membrane also kill bacteria? Now you have to go back to studies because we know in human we have pores which contains different types of cells, which are eukaryotic cells. Now eukaryotic cell does have nucleus in it. So if poison can kill nucleus, the whole cell dies. So the poison can kill the humans indirectly. But in bacteria, the bacteria does not have nucleus in it. So if you go ahead and look at every single option, the option D would sound familiar because no, bacteria does not have nucleus in which the poison can act upon. Moving on to our next example, which is what characteristics are shared by most cells. Now, without looking at option, you know that there's different types of cells like eukaryotic and prokaryotic, but there is some characteristic that both of them share, which are they're microscopic. It means that you cannot see them with an unaided eye. You have to if you want to see them, you have to use a microscope. So if you see the option C over here, would sound more reasonable as it says more cells are microscopic, enclosed by membrane, and contain cytoplasm. And these studies are from previous things, so it's better if you remember. So moving on to our fifth and last example, which says, in what ways are cells similar to atoms? So if you see the ways that the cells are similar to atoms, that is the atoms what we talked about in previous video, well, both are basic units or building blocks, because atoms is what that makes up an element, compound, anything you name it. Even your table that or chair that you are sitting on is made up of atoms, while cells is a basic unit of life. They make your whole body. Different types of cells are used in order to make your body. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I want you guys to share it, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you for watching again.